Craig, what is it that you've got there?
A shopping bag.
And what are you doing today?
Collecting water.
And what's the shopping bag going to do?
It's going to take pretty much the shit you don't want to see in your bottle out.
Ah, cool. So, you didn't feel the need to crush up your campfire charcoal and put it in there?
Nah, that's pretty much going to do fuck all.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, basically we're just taking the ugly looking stuff out, but if you're going to get sick, you're going to get sick, right?
Correct.
That's
but we
it.
do have tablets to drop in the water, so the only way that you can not get crook, potentially, is drop chlorine in your water.
And that is chlorination, so disinfecting the water, and the filtration is just removing some of the solids to make it, the chlorine system, more effective. Show us how it's done, Craig.
You need proper quantities.
This is incredible, folks.
Got him?
Have a look at him go.
Important note while you're doing this, you got to make sure you have a squat position, otherwise you cannot hold the container up the full time.
Look at him flex, folks.
It's all about the squat position. Ooh, been touched like that in like 10 days, man.
Whoa. And there you have it, folks.
So
3 litres of filtered water.
now it just doesn't have any googlies in it, and then we'll drop a tablet in it and we're good to go.
You!
Woo!
So, on a serious note, folks, we have fresh snow. We've got natural riparian vegetations that are going to act as a filter. There's no cattle. There are some deer, but they're not known to carry some of these pathogens that you're potentially going to pick up. We've got a clean flowing river. The likelihood of getting sick from this is actually very low.
So,
Charcoal filtration does not work. Activated carbon, which is effectively an activated charcoal, will work, but it's not something you're going to carry around in the bush, and it is highly explosive, so I wouldn't encourage that.
in your background.
Sorry?
And your background is water.
Yes. I am actually a water treatment specialist, so you can take it from me, folks.
So what we've been doing is, on a serious note, we've tried to get as high as up we could with enough flow. There's cattle now lower, so obviously we don't want to be below where cattle are likely to be. You can see the deer tracks here. But we've drank, we actually filtered this and we treated it the other day, and we actually have now drank it just with the water bag filter. Pretty much just making your gut feel better, like just looking at a clear bottle looks a lot better than having wrigglies in it like we did up the top.
Fundamentally, filtration is just removing anything for aesthetics or for as a pre-treatment system. So filtering the water is not an effective disinfection system.
Yeah. So if you are worried about getting crook, you need to treat it. You can't just put it through a pump filter. Hence why we don't carry a pump filter.
Yeah.
Yes, we've made piss of the bag, but it's fine enough that it lets it flow. We boiled snow up on the first few days of the hunt. We boiled snow up. It did have some ugly looking shit in it.
Bugs and some sort of worm, I'm not sure, but in reality they are not the things that are going to make you sick.
As Josh said to me, he says the things you can't see is what's going to make you crook. So it just makes you feel better when you don't see anything wriggling around your bottle.
Yeah.
But it's certainly something to take serious consideration, is because if you get giardia or something like that,
it's going to ruin your trip. You're going to end up in hospital. You're going to be crook.
But
so the greatest risk here would be domestic animals upstream, dead animals. Dead animals is critical in there. We haven't checked 100%. We probably should have, but I'm pretty comfortable down here with what I'm seeing. And we, like Craig says, we have been drinking it with only that fine mesh filter to take out some of the chunky bits of whatever, microorganisms and stuff. But if there's giardia in there and you are just using a filter, there's still a high chance that you're still going to get crook from it. So just consider disinfection as opposed to filtration.
I didn't ask you, what's the SteriPen?
SteriPen?
Yeah.
I believe the SteriPen is UV, but once again, UV is only effective if you've removed all the solids out of it. So if you're just grabbing that chunky water there and chucking UV in it, bugs can hide behind all the particles within that water. So unless you're filtering that first, that UV pen is not going to be effective either. So there's a little bit more involved in it, and a lot of the time people are just getting lucky and not getting sick based on there not being anything dangerous in the water. So there you have it, folks.